Setsucon 2020, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Setsucon was an anime convention held on January 25th and 26th, 2020 at the Blair County Convention Center in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Setsucon's been on a rebound for several years. Let's see how they did. For the good, Setsucon's registration has been perfected. You register online, day of pickup is super easy, there's a lot of computers and a lot of people manning them. It's very, very easy, worked very well. On-site Setsucon definitely had no staffing issues. There was a tremendous amount of people in the purple shirts showing that they were staff. You could just walk around and find them everywhere. If you needed a question answered, you could get that answered pretty quick. They had more than enough staff on site. The rave is the best Setsucon has ever held, not even a question there. It might be one of the better ones ever held in the state of Pennsylvania at a con. The Japanese DJ they had was extremely good. Tia was there with him. She just started singing songs during the rave. The DJ really knew how to control the crowd, and a lot of convention DJs don't. They just play music. This guy had the room, understood the room, and everybody was having a good time. The attendance of the rave was probably some of the best in years, and it really worked. Food on site was definitely not a problem this year. The food court offered a wide variety inside the convention center. When they were closed, you had the option of going to the hotel food area, which was open later. They had decent selections. Off-site businesses also offered discounts with your Setsucon badge, a really great program started by Setsucon. This con has had some social media issues in the past. It's been very inactive. This year was the polar opposite, especially on Facebook. Lots of people were commenting. There was a lot more activity, and that's a great thing to see. For the bad, there really wasn't anything that bad. For the ugly, what should have been better? I wish the schedule would have been released a little bit sooner. A couple of times during the convention, I thought there was an imbalance. There was too many major guest panels going on at the same time. There was stuff I would have liked to attend that just for various reasons I had to attend something else. That there were just major guests on top of each other that I kind of wish it wouldn't have been that way, because this con is so small and there's so few hours in it that you miss a panel and you feel like you might have missed a major part of the convention. I try to avoid criticizing panelists and guests who are doing panels. I've been there before. I've had panels not work out. But there were definitely a few fan panels this year, definitely a few guest panels this year that to me felt like they were very underdeveloped. The ideas were not fully worked out, and they needed some more time and attention put to them. You can't have panels ending super early. You got to at least try to have some emotion during your panel. Yes, people get nervous, but I saw it just a little too much at this con. Now, there were some very good panelists this year. I saw some very good panels, but there were just a few that really stood out that needed a little more thought and attention. Special category. What's the future for Setsucon? I only offer this in limited cases during one of these videos. I believe it's time for this convention to go up like a rocket ship and expand. There's really two options for Setsucon. One, to finally utilize the bottom floor, move dealers down there, because also this year you kind of saw a situation where several rooms were near capacity or filled. Tabletop at one point was filled during the weekend. Video gaming was pretty hard to move around this year. I think it's time for Setsucon to evaluate their budget, and if it allows, it's time to expand. Do they go to a 3-day convention? This I don't personally believe they should. I think you still have an issue of will you have enough content? But maybe they could offer something on Friday night like viewings or a few volunteer panelists just to kind of get the con fired up and started. Put some 18+ programming in there. But I think it's time for Setsucon to make that jump, and it's time for a big one. Overall, Setsucon has stabilized and turned into a reliable con. Considering what they were facing a few years ago, it's great to see this con moving in the right direction. Now is the time to expand and get bigger. It is finally time to do that. Other years it might have been the time to do that. Setsucon did not capitalize. I hope they can capitalize on it now. I'm giving the convention a B-, and this is a solid B-. This is a reliable, good convention that I think a lot of people need to start attending. More people need to find out about, because it is fun, it's simple, it's in a great location, the staff are doing good work. Let's just see what the future holds now. Thanks for watching.